All right, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about one of those very important fundamentals in Lost Ark that you're just going to want to understand properly, because this is going to be one of those things where if you don't have the proper experience, you could easily be making a very big mistake every single day and losing possibly hundreds of gold in potential sales here, because this is one of those compounding mistakes where you're going to be making it so much without even realizing it that it's going to add up very, very quickly to be what could be potentially hundreds of gold that you lost out on every single day. So I want to talk about what actually ends up making equipment valuable. And specifically today, I wanted to talk about left side equipment here because I think this is very misunderstood, and there's a lot of people that I've heard give out advice that I actually disagree with. And even item level 302 blue Chaos Dungeon gear, which a lot of people right now consider complete trash gear that you just want to completely dismantle, this is absolutely something I disagree with, because even now, well over a week after launch, I make a lot of gold selling item level 302 gear. And I'll tell you right now, I have several different alts. I do my 2 daily Chaos Dungeon runs on my alts, and every single alt that I do usually ends up with between 10 to 30 pieces of item level 302 blue Chaos Dungeon gear, and it's very, very rare for me each day on every alt that does Chaos Dungeons for me not to find at least 2 pieces of gear that I can end up selling on the auction house for between 10 to 30 gold each. And that's going to add up. You know, if you have several alts every single day, if you're just instantly dismantling everything and you're not taking a look at what could potentially sell on the auction house, you know, you're losing 30, 40 gold per character. That could easily compound into 100 plus 150 gold a day. Like, it's a lot. You just don't want to dismantle everything. Even item level 302 stuff, you still want to take a quick look at before you actually just dismantle it, because it could actually be worth a decent chunk of gold on the auction house. So I want to talk about the one stat in particular. The good news is today I wanted to focus on left side equipment, and I wanted to talk about the one stat in particular that you just want to take an incredibly quick glance at to make sure that you're not dismantling something that's actually worth a lot. And the good news is on the left side, there's only one variable stat on gear. The right side is a different story, but on the left side, the only variable stat on your weapons and your armor is the quality. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to be different. If I take every single sorceress weapon, item level 302, blue Chaos Dungeon weapon, the only difference between mine and anybody else's is the quality roll. Absolutely everything else is about it is the same. So that means that when you do your Chaos Dungeons, if you're doing it on your main, if you're doing it on several alts, you're going to get a whole inventory full of equipment. It drops all the time in Chaos Dungeons. And all you want to do with your armor and your weapons is take an incredibly quick glance and take a look and see if it has a high quality roll. Now, what is a high quality roll? Well, what I generally use as my little indicator that I want to take a look at the auction house and do a little price check here is I'll see if it is a blue or higher quality roll. Now you can see that a lot of the stuff that I'm actually using right here, this is tier 2 gear. I'm just using this as an example. We're talking about tier 1, item level 302. If I get something that has a blue quality roll on it, which is 70 or higher, I'll take a look at the auction house. Now, obviously, if you guys are watching this video like 3 months, 6 months later, a year when it's posted, 70 quality item level 302 stuff is probably not going to be worth selling anymore. But right now, even 70 quality item level 302 blues, certain pieces, depending on the time of day, like they can still easily sell for 10 to 15 gold each. And really high quality stuff like 85, 90, 95 plus quality I302 blues can easily sell for between 50 to 100 gold still. I actually just sold one last night for 70 gold. I've sold one a couple of days ago for 130 gold, I think it was. Like, this stuff is no joke. You don't just want to instantly dismantle everything. You want to take a very quick glance and see if it has a decent quality roll. So let me show you guys how I actually glance and look at the auction house in a really easy way to take a quick look at the prices to see if it's worth posting something. So let's open up the auction house here. Let's go to gear and let's take a look at, like, I guess we'll take a look at pants just as an example. Now this is going to be all 302 stuff here. Now instead of looking at like minimum price or filtering through one of these categories, I'll take a look at filtering from the highest quality stuff down. And I just want to take a look at any purple quality or any blue quality stuff that is currently sitting on the auction house. And you can see that there's actually not really a whole lot of stuff that is blue quality. There's actually less than 1 page of item level 302 blue Chaos Dungeon Sorcerer's Pants up on the market. And you can see here that if I get just a 70 quality or higher roll on one of these, the cheapest one is actually 20 gold. So I could probably pretty confidently, if I got one of these that was like 70 to 75 quality, it would sell for at the least 10 to 15 gold. No problem. It would probably sell pretty darn quickly. That's something that I want to sell. My general rule of thumb for tier 1 302s is if it's going to sell for 10 gold or more, it's worth putting up on the auction house. If it's not going to sell for that, it's probably better to just dismantle it. Dismantling it's going to give you a couple of Guardian Stones. It's going to give you a Destruction Stone. It is also going to give you some Harmony Shards, but once you get your main character from tier 1 to tier 2, you don't have to worry about those Harmony Shards. Yes, you can trade the Destruction and Guardian Stones that you get, but 3 Guardian Stones and 1 Destruction Stone is worth like 2 gold or something like that. 3 gold at the most, probably not even that anymore. So selling something for 10 gold is a much better option than just salvaging it and dismantling it for pennies. All right, so that's the pants. Let's take a look at a weapon here, and let's see how weapons... Generally, I find that weapons are... There's more of them on the market. They're a bit more competitive for the price. You can see that there's a couple of purple quality weapons there, and the bottom of page 1 is like 80 plus quality. So you can see here that if I got like a 70 quality staff, this one, still, it looks like this one is 76 quality for 14 gold. Let's take a look at this page here, 25 gold. I mean, still a 75 quality staff is still probably going to sell for at the least 9 to 10 gold, and that's definitely worth it compared to dismantling it. Let's take a look and see here. This one's 73 quality for 10 gold. Time left, it was just posted 10 minutes ago, so there's a very good chance that this is actually probably going to sell pretty quickly. I'm pretty confident, even now, a week after launch, that a 70 plus quality staff is still going to sell for 10 gold. This is time sensitive though, so keep in mind if you guys are watching this video later down the line, maybe 70 quality stuff's not worth selling anymore. But 80, 90 plus quality, like especially purple quality stuff, these right here, these are probably always going to be worth selling, at least for a while. Purple quality, blue item level 302s, I still generally end up getting at least 40, 50, 60 gold for these. And you definitely don't want to dismantle something that's going to sell on the market for 40, 50, 60 plus gold. So pretty good stuff. Now, something to keep in mind, this actually relates to the last video that I posted. I talked about Phaons. Yes, if you buy item level 302 blue quality equipment off of the market, it is going to consume a Phaon to buy it. However, it is not going to consume a Phaon to post it on the market to sell to somebody else. So this just makes it even more lucrative. Like, knock yourself out. Put this up on the market. Every single character is going to have the ability to sell 10 items on the auction house and 10 items on the market. And so I'll kind of walk you through on my alt characters. When I end up going through and doing my 2 Chaos Dungeons, I usually end up getting between 10 to 30 pieces of blue item level 302 armors, weapons, and accessories. And usually, it's incredibly rare for me not to find at least 2 pieces of those equipment that I sell on the market. Like, usually 1 to 2 at the minimum, I will find that is worth at least 10, 15, 20 gold. So on every single alt, if you're running a couple of alts, I'm running 5, which is a bit crazy right now, but if you're selling like 3 pieces of that stuff for an average of 15 gold, on 3 alts, that's well over 100 gold a day that you are losing out on if you just end up dismantling everything without taking a quick glance. So it's absolutely worth it. Please don't just instantly dismantle all your gear. Even now, even item level 302, I've heard so many streamers and YouTube videos just say 302 trash, just dismantle it all. Definitely don't do that. You want to do a quick glance for the quality first. So I wanted to kind of guide you through this and walk through the process that I actually go through to do a price check, because I know that the market and the auction house can be a bit overwhelming. I feel like searching by the quality is definitely a better way to do this than searching by like the minimum price. And in the future, I'm going to talk about the accessories, because accessories are a whole separate beast. They're a bit more complicated, and you also want to be very careful before you just instantly dismantle all your accessories as well. But I'm going to leave it here, I guess, as a part 1 to the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that this helped out, and I hope that this kind of info helps you make more gold, because gold is very, very valuable, especially right now when you can get blue crystals for very low amounts of gold. So now's the time to stock up. Now's the time to play the market, make those gold gains. You will be very happy that you did so later on when crystals become a lot more expensive. So if you enjoyed this video and it helped out, consider leaving a quick like, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this in the future. And of course, keep an eye out for the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/salt, where I'll be streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, night, afternoon, wherever you guys are, whatever time you're watching the video. And until next time, take care, everyone.